Hi everybody, welcome to another Pilates with All Levels class. We're going to go ahead and get started in a seated position. So give yourself plenty of room wherever you are. Hopefully you have a nice comfortable yoga mat or maybe some carpet underneath you. And we're going to get centered, take a little bit of time to connect our body and our breath. And then we're going to get moving through our series of 5. Prepare to challenge yourself today and just have a really good time. You're going to respond to your body and just make sure that you're comfortable and you've got plenty of room to spread out. So if you're with a friend, make sure you guys aren't going to be touching toes or touching fingertips as you reach overhead. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So comfortable seated position today. And then whatever that means for you, if you want to sit crisscross with me, if you want to sit in a straddle position, or if you want to bring one leg in, everything really works for us today as long as you're able to balance it out from right to left. You're also welcome to lay down if you want, but just remember that I will cue us through a seated position. So if you're laying on your mat, just hang out there for a while, breathe a little bit with us, and we'll meet you down there eventually. So relax those shoulders, reaching through the crown of your head. We're just going to sit for a moment, close the eyes, and allow ourselves to transition out of our shallow breathing and into our diaphragmatic breathing. So for those of you who might just be starting with us today, this might be your first class, your diaphragm kind of sits right at the base of your lungs. And to really get into it, you have to transition out of that shallow breathing. It's kind of the breathing we do every day to just go through life. I call it life breathing. We don't really think about it. And then we move into more of a labored breath. So we're drawing our breath deep into our lungs, inhale through the nose, and we transition to that long exhale through the mouth. So with each deep breath in, we're going to sit a little bit taller, reaching through the crown of the head, letting our tailbone anchor us down. And as you exhale, we're going to pull the belly button toward the spine and feel almost an energizing or a tightening happening around the hips and kind of going around through the back of the body to the lumbar spine to create a nice neutral position as we lengthen the spine and sit up and out of the crown of the head. Let's take those fingertips out to the sides, elbows soft. Relax your shoulders as they melt down your spine. Inhale and lift those arms up. Exhale as you open wide and let the arms float down to your sides. When your fingertips touch your mat, go ahead and do that one more time for me. Inhale to lift. Exhale and open wide. Let the arms float down. Now when your fingertips touch your mat, we're going to forward fold. So they're going to come out right in front of your legs, and we're going to let ourselves fold right over, dropping your head all the way down through your arms, keeping your tailbone into your mat so you feel a nice stretch down your back and into your hips. Let your chin cradle into your chest and relax your shoulders. Work those fingertips out. Feel that stretch, and then scoop out the belly. Draw the abdominals in, tuck in the rib cage, and we're going to start to roll it right back up. Stacking the vertebrae and articulating the spine, hands coming to the knees, and just push yourself away from your legs. Now, if you're with me in this crisscross position with your legs, we're going to switch them out here. So the leg in front's going to go behind. If you're in any other position where the legs are doing one thing then the other, go ahead and switch them out too. Fingertips out in front of your legs, and we're going to start walking those arms out. Drop your chin all the way to your chest. Let your head drop down and feel that nice stretch. Shoulders relaxing, breathing deeply in through the nose, and exhaling long through the mouth. We really want to oxygenate the blood in the brain and use our breath to be that connection between our mind and our body. Get a little bit deeper into your stretch as you exhale, and then start to walk those hands back. Again, tuck in the rib cage, articulate your spine, and start to roll yourself up, scooping out the belly. Now as you come tall this time, reaching through the crown of your head, we're going to lift those shoulders up to the ears, exaggerate that shoulder roll, and release it back and down the spine. Now as your shoulder blades settle into your imaginary jean pockets, I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale long through your mouth. Create that rhythm with your breath that you will eventually connect to as we really begin to move. Now, as your abdominals are strong and supporting the structure below, working toward the spine, I want you to move a little bit deeper into your pelvic floor. So imagine that I told you, you've got a full bladder and there's nowhere to release that. That's your pelvic floor lifting and engaging to hold everything in. And then you'll move a little bit deeper into your glutes and you'll feel your hamstrings and your inner thighs kind of engaging as well to grip their bones. On your next exhale, release your chin to your chest. And we're going to roll those ears side to side just for a moment, allowing the breath to guide your movement. And I want to challenge you today to really think about what your body needs. And if it's a little more of the stretching, the breathing, and the relaxation component of class today, please listen to your body, respond accordingly. But if it's the challenge, if it's the strength and the muscle work that you're looking for, I would encourage you to take advantage of that as well. Letting your chin roll to your chest, drop those shoulders down your spine. Take those fingertips out to the sides, gently touching your mat. Elbows are soft. Inhale and lift those arms up. Lift your chin as you're looking towards your fingertips. Open wide, let the arms float down, find your neutral spine, and if you haven't already done so, go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to get ready for our series of 5. So we're going to move a little bit faster through our series of 5. We're going to turn to face one edge of the mat, making sure we have plenty of mat below us, or behind us, I should say. So scoot your hips down. Modified, you're going to stay in this bent knee position. So just remember, if you're going to start to roll down and you've got your heels tucked into your bottom, it's going to advance things. It's going to make it a little bit harder for you. So if you're looking for a modified, take those feet a good distance away from your hips and then plant those heels as if you stuck them into wet cement and it dried on you. Your feet now can't come out. And then your second toe is lining up with the center of your kneecap to your hip bones. So for those of you who've been with me for a while or you've been in your Pilates practice, go ahead and slide those legs out. Heels are going to come together and you're going to externally rotate your hips as you put that imaginary zipper on from your ankles all the way to your pelvic floor, pointing your toes, and you've got that Pilates V at your feet right here. And we're all going to take the arms out in front, scoop out your belly, tuck your chin to your chest, relax your shoulders, reach through your fingertips, and let's take a nice deep breath in as we start to roll down to our mat. So modified, you're coming with us. You've just got those knees bent here. All the way down you go. One vertebrae at a time. The arms will line up with the ears. Breathe. And then we're going to begin to lift those arms. Now, you have that option of simply crunching and going part way up, just depending on what your level is today. Or you could make that full roll up. So I'm going to let you decide what you need for today and what your body's ready for. Breathe. And just stay with your breath as you roll over your legs, stretching, lengthening, and then right back down you go. Inhale and exhale. So we're only going to do a couple more of these. I want to get us moving on. Try not to arch the back as you come down to the floor. I'm going to extend my legs out here a little bit, force my abdominals to work a little bit harder, leading with those arms as we roll up and peel away from the mat. And then one more time down you go. The next time the base of your head touches, I want you to give yourself one more full roll up or one more nice strong crunch, just depending on how high you want to get. Keeping the abdominals strong, pelvic floor lifted, let your breath guide your movement. And you're going right back over those legs. Stretch. Make sure those triceps are gripping their bones. And we're going right back down. Scoop out your belly and exaggerate this release. Create a nice deliberate movement as you connect the vertebrae into your mat and stretch. Let's give those knees a big hug as we touch down. So draw them in. Big hug right here. Lift the upper body and pull yourself into that stretch. Just gently rock yourself side to side as you go over the lower back. Rock yourself to center. Let the upper body rest back, and we're going to take those legs straight up to the ceiling. So holding here, we're going to kind of work those abdominals. Imagine that seatbelt across your hips as you hold them tight, keeping them steady into your mat. Hold and breathe. Arms are going to come to your sides, resting on the base of your head. Now we're going to go right into our 100. So for those of you who want to take that modified position, tabletop with your legs, knees right over the hips, shins parallel to the floor. Otherwise, stay with me, reaching those toes to the ceiling. Upper body's going to lift. Should you want to activate rectus abdominis a little bit more, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to pulse your arms. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Listen to your breath. So if you're taking class today with a friend, you don't necessarily need to breathe so deeply that they can hear it, but you definitely should have some form of an audible component to your breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe deep into those lungs, diaphragm active, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you're looking for more ways to advance your legs, you're going to lower to your challenge point. Keep those toes pointed. So wherever you are with your legs, whether your upper body is active or not, I want you to really feel a good warmth being created from your body as you begin to breathe deeper and your body temperature rises. Keep those legs strong. 2 more deep breaths in and out. 1 more time. And hold it there. Legs are going to bend back into tabletop. So if you're already here, stay strong right here with me. Keep that imaginary penny between your knees. Double leg, double arm stretch. Just a couple of them. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale as you come back. Now remember, as you stretch out, don't let your lower back lift. Inhale, lengthen. Okay, I said a couple. 1 more. Here we go. Here's your third one. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, let yourself come back. Rest the upper body. Now, if your legs are in tabletop, let's extend them to the ceiling. That seatbelt's across your hips right now. Arms to your sides. We're going to open for a nice full straddle, and we're going to crisscross the legs as we go. So we're going to open to straddle, come up and scissor. Open, and then just alternate heel over ankle, staying on the base of your head so your nose and your chin are pointing straight up to the ceiling or to the sky, wherever you happen to be right now. And then 1 more, over and under. Last one right here. Bring it together. Legs side by side. Find tabletop with your legs. Getting ready for our single bent leg stretch. So modified, keep your head and neck at rest. Remember, when we lift up, if the neck begins to fatigue, there's no just dropping your head back. It's all or nothing with the upper body. So if you're here, you're engaging, or you're here on the base of your head. Left knee into your chest, right leg stretches out. Right hand's going to come to the knee, left hand's going to go to the ankle. Pull that knee straight back into the body. No flaring off to the side. Big backward bicycle pedal to the other side and hold, reach through your toes. Exaggerate as those muscles grip tightly to their bones, that quadricep pulling up on your kneecap. Those of you who want to advance this, the arms are going to go right by your side, and as we bicycle pedal, you're going to take it over and back for me. Relax those shoulders, tips of your shoulder blades still in your mat. 4 sets of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember to breathe, no bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold right here. Flex your feet. So now you're pushing through your heels. 2 more sets. Here we go. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last set. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Point your toes, legs back into tabletop, rest your upper body back, take those arms out to cross, keep those legs in tabletop, and we're gonna just gently rock those legs side to side. Keeping the shoulder blades down, take a nice little cruise across your lower back. Breathe deeply in and out. And then rock your legs to center. Breathe and lift those legs straight up. Point your toes. Arms are going to come to your sides. Relax your shoulders. Double leg lower. In. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lower to your challenge point. Breathe and hold. Shoulders relax. Don't let them curl in. Deep breaths in and out. And lift. Again, inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Last one. And lift. Hold it there. Bend your knees. Find tabletop for me. And breathe. Our feet are going to come all the way down to the mat. And we're going to hold those legs side by side. We're going to work the ankles a little bit by opening and closing the feet all the way out to the edges of your mat. So make sure you're centered, and we're just going to move ankle and heel, open and close. All the way to the edges, and then right back in. So just working the ankle a little bit. Open. And then back in. Heel and ankle all the way back. One more time. Open. And bring it back. Go ahead and draw your knees all the way into your chest. Circle those feet around a little bit. Lift the upper body, pull into your ball, and we're going to rock and roll up. So we're going to come up onto our tailbone. We're going to balance for a little bit. Shoulders relax, and then we're going to flip ourselves over. So pull your belly muscles in tight. Remember to rock yourself up onto your tailbone. And then balance, make your stabilizers work a little bit, force them to kick in, trying to keep your feet away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, rock yourself up, hold and breathe. Stay right there. And then you're gonna bring your feet all the way down, pull your hips back. We're gonna go for a nice forward fold stretch. So just depending on the flexibility of your hamstrings, it's really gonna make a difference on whether you make it all the way to your feet or not. So don't worry if you don't. It's not a big deal. I just want you to feel a nice long stretch through the back of your leg. So fingertips out to the sides. Take a nice deep breath in, lift those arms up. As you exhale, forward fold right over your legs, tuck your chin to your chest, and just press the back of your knees into your mat. So as you forward fold stretch, your knees are going to kind of want to pop up. I want you to push those legs down, and right over them you go. Work your way toward your feet. Breathe. And slowly roll yourself up, scooping out your belly. You're going to take a nice shoulder roll up to your ears, dragging those arms in, and right back down the spine you go. Good job, you guys. So we're going to bring our legs around and come all the way back into a table position right here. So your legs are going to be underneath you. Knees are going to be stacked right underneath your hips. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, and your fingertips pointing straight ahead. Tuck your toes under. We're going to go into a table plank right here. So you're really going to feel this right up the front of your thighs here. So relax your shoulders, reaching through the crown of your head, lift your belly. And then all I want you to do is pick your knees up just a couple inches off of your mat. So look, when you come up, nothing more than an inch or so, because the higher you go, the more modified it makes the movement. So just pick up your knees for a moment and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths in and out. Reach through the crown of your head and feel the front of your thighs kicking in. You're going to feel that burn a little bit here. Hold and breathe. And then you're going to bring your knees down, relax your toes, and come onto your knees. So if your knees are a little sensitive right here, you might want to put maybe a towel or a blanket or something underneath them just for a little extra comfort if you need that. But we're going to go into a thigh stretch right here. So this one's really going to fire up the front of your thighs as well. So we're going to kind of alternate between those two and stay in that muscle group. So arms by your side, squeeze deep into your glutes, pull your belly in. And then we're going to go ahead and lean from the knee. So what I don't want you to do is to drop your shoulders back and create an arch through your lower back. Everything needs to stay strong from your knee to your hips to your shoulders, all in the same plane. So shoulder blades back and down, pull your belly in, squeeze into your glutes, and we're going to start to lean from the knee. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to lean yourself back. Hold and breathe. Deep breaths in and out. And feel that fire kind of working its way up the front of your thighs. The arms will come out in front, hold and breathe. Deep breaths. And if you're feeling a little bit stronger today, out to cross you go. Hold and breathe. You're doing great. I am totally warming up, so hopefully you are too. If you're feeling like you really want to kick it up a notch, the arms will line up with the ears. And open up your center of gravity a little bit. Squeeze into your glutes. Stay here with me. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to lift up. Bring those arms all the way down, right back into our table plank. So bring your hands back to your mat. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees. Take that inch right up off your mat again. Deep breaths in and out. We're going to go through that thigh stretch one more time. Breathe deeply in and out. Feel those legs kicking in. I feel mine for sure. Deep breaths in and out. And bring the knees down. Relax your feet. Up onto your knees you go. One more time. Everything's nice and warm on me right here, so I'm hoping they're on you too. Okay, here we go. Pull the belly in, squeeze into the glutes. Everything's strong. From the knees to the shoulders to the base of your head. Everything leaning back together. From the knee we go. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to lean. Squeeze deep into the glutes. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And if you want to start moving the arms, now's a good time. Now, if you're starting to fatigue a little bit and you feel like you might be compromising your form to move your arms, just keep them by your sides. We're going to go out to cross right here. Hold and breathe. Relax those shoulders. I'm going to take it to that third level, so come on with me if you're ready. Arms up. Hold and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up. Oh my goodness, that burned. Okay, arms down in front of you. We're going into plank. Modified, you're just going to take one big step out for me. Drop your hips and hold your plank. Shoulder over elbow. Elbows over wrists. So even all of your fingers pointing straight ahead, even your thumbs. Drop your hips a little bit, squeeze into the glutes, lift the belly, and your eyes are going to focus right out beyond the front edge of your mat. So don't drop your head down. Right out in front of your mat, full plank, the toes are going to tuck under, and you're in the same upper body position. We are just off the knees, holding and breathing. This is going to take us down into our mat. So when you come down, we're going into a Pilates push-up to lower us. Don't lead with your belly or your forehead. Stay in your nice neutral spine position here. Let your elbows slide into your rib cage. So modified, you'll be right here, keeping those hips just below the shoulders. And we're going to slide the elbows all the way into the rib cage, and down you go. All the way down. Now I'm going to scooch myself back a little bit here because I want to make sure I have a little more space in the front of my mat. Make sure my head's not hanging over there. And then we're all going to take those arms straight out in front. Legs are going hip width. We're going into our Superman float, and then we're going to go into starfish and really challenge the lower back as we go into a lower back extension. So arms out in front, legs hip width. Relax your shoulders, pull your belly muscles in tight. So you really want to feel your abdominals responding to what you're asking them to do. So feel them trying to lift away from your mat. Reach through your toes and your fingertips. Lengthen your arms and legs. Take a deep breath in and lift the upper body right here. Hold and breathe. So you're actually going to feel your hip bones getting a little bit deeper into your mat as you balance in that area. Hold and breathe. Stretch. Use your diaphragm. If you've lost that connection with your breath, it's okay. Just come back to it. Oxygenate the blood. We're going to open to starfish, opening the arms and legs away from the midline of the body, and we're going to squeeze and come back. Open and breathe. Squeeze and come back. Open. Respond to your back if you feel it pinching, or if you feel any discomfort that's anything beyond that muscle challenge of building strength. I want you to reevaluate your form. And back. One more time. Open. And come back. Let's flutter kick right here. Let's go swimming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold and breathe. See if you can't lift your chest and your legs a little bit higher. Deep breaths in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you go. Bring your hands back, thumbs right outside of your chest. We're going right back into our plank. So knees or toes, modified. Get ready to put your body weight into those knees. Full plank, you're going to tuck those toes under. Elbows are going to hug the rib cage. And we're going to take a big shoulder roll up to the ears, back, and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and lift. Breathe. So work yourself around. You're not always going to lift right into the proper position. And a lot of us don't generally have mirrors all around us to check our form. So do your best. Stack your shoulders and your wrists. Reach through the crown of your head and let your abdominals, your arms, your back, and your chest really hold you here. Those glutes are engaged, breathing deeply in and out. Hold and breathe. Now, if you're on your toes in that full plank position, hold it there. Stay strong, deep breaths, lift your belly, squeeze into your buttocks. Inhale and exhale. Modified, your left knee will stay under you to support your body weight. Your right leg will lift. Full plank, you're going to be on the toes, right leg lifting as well. Foot flexed, we're going to pulse up for 10. Let's push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it and bring that leg down. Modified, you're going to switch those knees. The right knee will come under, left leg will lift. Full plank, you're on those toes. Let's pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Bring that leg down. So modified, you're on both knees now. You're right down here holding and breathing, making sure there's no slouch in your lower back. So we're not letting that droop happen. Everything's pulled tight in and toward your structure. Deep breaths in and out. I know this is a challenging sequence here, holding and breathing. Deep breaths. Now modified, if you're on your knees, I'm going to ask you to come up here and be on your toes with me. We're all going to lift the hips and go into down dog. Feet are going to open a little bit wider so they're right underneath your hips, and you're going to let your head and neck fall right through your arms. Press the heels toward the floor. Breathe and hold. Kind of an active recovery right here, so we're still working a little bit, but we're getting those hips above the shoulders so we transition our center of gravity, and it takes a little bit of that body weight out of our arms. We're going right back down to the mat, so bring your hips down, modify. This is your chance to come back to your knees. Hold and breathe. And then elbows are going to slide into the rib cage, and down we go again. All the way down. We're going to make a little pillow right here. So one arm down, the other on top, and you're going to bring your forehead down. So don't turn your head. I want you to try to maintain a neutral spine. So forehead down, open those legs, hip width, and they are going to come up. So all of the upper body gets to take a break. It's still strong, but it's still strong, but it's actually supporting and anchoring you as we lift the legs up. So here we go. Peel them up off your mat. Super important here, you guys, that you listen to your lower back. If it starts to scream at you, you know you've gone too far. You have to respond accordingly. Pull your belly muscles in tight. Squeeze into your glutes. If that doesn't alleviate any pinching, if it makes you wince, I need you to come down a little bit. You've probably gone past your challenge point at that position. So legs up, squeeze, pick up as much of your thigh off the ground as you can, flex your feet, turn your heels in. Let's heel tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Heels together, point your toes, feel those inner thighs engaging and really burning or heating up for sure. Deep breaths in and out. And we're going to slowly bring those legs down as the tops of your feet touch. Sorry, but no recovery just yet. Carefully pull your arms out. Tuck your thumbs into your chest again. Elbows hug your rib cage. Take a deep breath in. Knees or toes last time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push out of your arms. Hold and breathe. All right, find your position again. Deep breaths. We're going to go into a little stretch here. So right leg's going to lift, modified, left knee will be underneath you, and we're going to pull that right knee through the hands, and we're going to extend that left leg out behind us. So let yourself fold over into pigeon pose, drop your head down, and just take a little breather right here. We're not going to stay long, but I definitely want you to feel that stretch into your hips. So let your head drop down, breathe deeply in and out. Keep that oxygen flowing, flushing that lactic acid through, and we're going to walk the hands back into a slight back bend. Lift up, stretch, drop those shoulders away from your ears. Every once in a while, turn, look in your mirror if you have one, give yourself a smile. You're doing great. Lift your chin, relax your shoulders, and we're going to drop the head all the way down. Tuck your toes under on the left, and we're going to pick up and pull that leg out. Knees or toes for your plank, because we are going to hold here for a moment. Breathe, and then left leg up. Modified, that right knee will support. We're going to pull that left knee through. Extend that right leg out behind, and over you go for your pigeon pose again. Drop your head down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe. Feel that stretch. Now you guys, this class isn't a full hour. We're going to take it a little bit shorter today, so bear with me. You're almost there. We do have a little more work to do, a little more strength to get through, but I promise you we'll knock it out and you're going to feel so much better after you're done. Our goal is to get you energized and ready to do whatever you've got going on throughout your day. Hands come back, push up to that slight back bend, drop the shoulders and lift the chest. Chin gently lifting to gaze up. Breathe. Tuck the toes under on the right. Pick yourself up, back into your plank. Let's do this. So line your shoulders and your wrists, fingertips pointing straight ahead. You're doing awesome. Deep breaths in and out. Right leg's going up again. Modified. Take that left knee. Right leg up. Full plank. We're going to stay on our toes, and we're going to pull that knee under and push out and lift. Pull under, push out and lift. 2 more. Pull under, push out and lift. 1 more. Pull under, push out and lift. Hold and breathe. Switch legs. Modified. Take that right knee. Left leg will lift with pointed toes. Full plank. We're staying here. Let's pull that knee under, push and lift, pull, push and lift. Don't drop your head. Stay strong. 2 more for me. Pull, push and lift. Last one, pull, push and lift. Bring it down, find your plank, hold and breathe. You're almost there, you guys. Deep breaths in and out. And bring those knees down. If you're not already there, drop back into your child's pose. Breathe. Walk the hands back, and we're going to come up. Now I'm going to turn to face you guys. So right here, sitting right on top of your tailbone, nice and tall. We're going to go right into a little more work for those quadriceps. So we're going to get those, the front of your thighs nice and pretty for you, ready for that summer season. All right, so sitting tall, your hands can support or they can be out in front of you. It's really up to you. It just depends on where you feel like you're gonna have the best form. So I kind of like prayer position. That's good for me out in front. It kind of helps me to relax my shoulders. But you can stay here. Just make sure you don't drop into your shoulders, okay? So nice and tall, sit proud through your chest, pull your abdominals in and take your weight up and out of your hips. All right, pointing your toes, we're gonna work those legs a little bit. Right leg's gonna lift up. This is gonna burn, you guys, so if you need to just shake it out a little bit, you can do that. But try to power through because we're almost done, okay? So, starting on your right leg, shoulder blades working down your spine, pull everything in. Right leg's going up. Take it as high off your mat as you can or off the floor as you can without leaning back because your body's natural reaction is going to want to be to lean back. So you don't get to do that. We're going to turn the toe out and pulse up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it there. Don't hold your leg. Just stay nice and strong. Breathe. We're going to open out and back. I know it's a killer. Back. Here's 3, 4, 2 more, 5, and 6. Hold it and shake them out. Good job. So now you have an idea of how that's going to feel. We got to do the other leg too. So we have to come back to the right leg for sure. But now we've gotten the first 2 rounds done. Second round's going to go on this side. Here we go. Left leg, stay nice and tall. Relax those shoulders. Left leg up. We're going to pulse up 1, 2, rotate that leg out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel the burn, hold it there. We're gonna open out and back. 1, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Hold it and breathe. And down, shake it out. Don't relax because we've got one more little round to get through on both sides. We're going to point and flex on this one for 10. So you're going to have to dig deep because the leg's going to be up for a while. No holding your leg up with your hands. No cheating. You have to make sure your leg's doing the work. Watch the lean. If you're here, don't sink into your shoulders. Stay strong. Here we go. Ready? Right leg. Up you go. All you're going to do is point and flex. Point and flex. Stay strong. Just breathe through it. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there and down. Immediately to the other side. Left leg up. Let's point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, you can do it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it and bring it down. Shake it out a little bit. Good job, you guys. Okay, soles of your feet are going to come together. Right here. Bring them in. Hold those ankles. And if you've got really flexible hips, I do not. But if you do, and pressing into your knees just doesn't help because you can't go past the floor, then just do your best. We're going to fold right over those legs. If you're like me and you're a little bit tight through those adductors and the inner thighs, you're going to want to hold on to the ankles, the toes, and we're just going to gently press into the knees, not too much because we don't want to strain the inner thigh, and you're just going to let your upper body fold right over your legs. Relax your shoulders and take those deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Just let kind of the weight of your upper body and gravity create that stretch for you. Drop your head, let the back of your neck take a breather. Deep breaths. And slowly roll yourself up. The legs are going to go right back out in front. Slide them out. Forward fold stretch. So fingertips out to the side. Point your toes. Relax those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Lift those arms up. And we're going to forward fold right over our legs and get right into that stretch again. Breathe. So tuck your head, chin. Let your head drop down. Breathe deeply in and out. And then we're going to slowly roll up. Drag that right leg in with you. Settle that foot down right on the inside of your knee. If you want to advance it a little bit more, you can cross it over. And then we're going to give that knee a big hug. Swing that right leg, or excuse me, that right arm around and stay nice and tall as we create a gentle twist right here. Deep breaths in and out. Bringing your chin around so you create an extra little stretch to your neck. And then slowly reverse, coming out of that stretch, slide that right leg out. Let's bring that left leg in, give it a big hug. Bring that left arm around, sit nice and tall, and take that stretch. So don't forget, in Pilates, the flexibility, the stretching aspect of the class is just as important as the strength and the work. So really get into those stretches. It'll help safeguard you through injury, and it'll help make any movement you do really more pleasurable. And then slowly release that stretch. As you come out of it, you're going to find a comfortable seated position. So I'm going to take that crisscross position with my legs and just really allow my hips to release. So again, you can take a straddle, you can bring one leg in, you can lay down. It's completely up to you. I want it to feel good on your hips, but we are going to do a little bit of stretching. So if you really want that part of it, probably not going to want to lay down because we're really going to get into those legs a bit here. So fingertips out, take a nice deep breath in, lift those arms up. Exhale as you forward fold right over your legs, drop your head down. Now as soon as you touch down, I want you to drag those arms right back in, scoop out your belly, excuse me, and up you go. Excuse me, and then fingertips out to the sides again. Inhale and lift. Forward fold right over those legs. Drop your head down and gently drag those arms in. Excuse me, I got something caught in my throat there. And then shoulders up to the ears, back and away. Right hand into your mat. Left arm's going to go up and over, and we're going to slide into that stretch. Breathe. Reach through the fingertips, palm facing down, shoulders away from your ears. Deep breaths in and out. I'm going to have you lift up. Exhale as you find your center, and then off to the left side you go. Plant that hand, right arm up and over, stretch. Reach through those fingertips, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Breathe, keep those sits bones into your mat. Inhale and lift. Exhale as you find your center. Shoulder roll up to the ears, back and down. One more time. Inhale, roll up, back and down. Go ahead and relax a moment, keeping your powerhouse strong so your rib cage doesn't get to drop into your hip bones. You're still open through the hips, opening the chest. We're going to close the eyes and take one more little round of breath and stretch through the neck, and then you will be ready to go. So breathing deeply in and out, find that connection with your breath. Again, keep the diaphragm active. We want to open up that space between our head, our shoulders, our rib cage, and our hip bones. Open up all of those masses and lengthen the spine. Reaching through the crown of your head, letting your tailbone anchor you to your mat. On your next deep breath in, go ahead and release your chin to your chest. Eyelids softly closed. And we're going to gently roll those ears side to side. Final pendulum motion with the neck as we stretch it out. Breathe deeply in and out. And as your chin makes its way to center, let your head hang down. All the way down it goes. On your exhale, lift through the crown of your head. Take those fingertips out to the sides, elbows soft. Inhale and lift those arms up. Exhale, open wide. One more time. Inhale to lift. Interlace your fingers at the top. Exhale, push the palms of your hands to the ceilings. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Scoop out the belly, gently round your back as you make a big C-curve stretch. Breathe. Inhale and lift. Stack the spine one more time. As you come tall to center, let your fingertips release and your arms float down. Give yourself one final roll of your shoulders up to your ears. Release them back and away. Settle your arms, turning your palms to face up. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Energize your body. Stay strong through your powerhouse and throughout your day. Nourish your mind, body, and spirit. When you're ready, begin to open your eyes and have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.